Hey, welcome back to Homegrown Country Homestead. How y'all doing? Well, as you can see, we're doing canning some more potatoes. Just cutting them up right now. And the reason for doing this video is we had a couple subscribers had a few questions, and we just want to make this video right here to answer some of them questions. And so what was the question, Tasha? Do you remember?
One of the questions was they wanted to see the canner, and then they wanted us to tell them how we made them, fixed them.
Yeah, on the last video we didn't really show the canner, I guess the process of it, so we're going to do that on this video. And also kind of tell you how we prepare these potatoes. Most time, these potatoes, you're not going to be able to fry potatoes. They're not going to be firm where you can fry them. They're going to be, I guess, like a semi-firm type potato. What we use them for is making mashed potatoes, making potato salad. What else?
You could mash them up and do
like a potato patty.
Yeah, fried patties.
Like a fried potato patty. You know, you can do it different ways. You know, I mean, put sausage in them, bacon in it, or just regular fried potato patty.
Put them in your green beans.
Yeah. So it'd be firm enough to do that?
Yes, if you don't boil them too long, it would be.
Yeah, you just don't want to boil them too long. Just do it 10 minutes. You know, the idea, you know, just kind of get that starchy water. You know, whenever you take your potatoes out and we put that hot, you know, clean hot water on, we're just getting that starchy water off of the potatoes when we boil it, and just putting that clean hot water. So that's the reason for doing that. But back here, we all got water good and hot, and what we're going to do, we're going to set the timer for 10 minutes, and we're going to boil these potatoes for 10 minutes, and we'll be ready to put them in our jars after that. So we're about through cutting these potatoes up right now, and we'll be back in a little while, show you the other process as far as putting them in the jars and get them ready for that. We'll be back in a little while. Now, all right, we got our hot water right here boiling, and we're just putting these potatoes in. And hope I don't burn my hand. That'd hurt. So what we're going to do, we're going to put these potatoes in, let them boil for 10 minutes, and we'll take them out, and we'll start putting them in our jars. So we'll be back in just a little while, show you that. Alright, welcome back. Well, we got our hot jars ready. We got our potatoes boiled for 10 minutes, and we drained that water off of it. So now we're fixing to get ready to put these potatoes in the jars. The jars are hot now. You gotta be careful in the jars. Woo, man, burn my finger, Tasha. Dangerous. I don't know. I might let Tasha get over here and do this. I don't know.
Yeah, we got
Give my
Justin
phone
over
back.
here canning.
Huh?
Got you over here canning.
I know how to do it. I might look like I don't know what I'm doing, but sometimes I do.
Doing a good job.
Tasha, don't break my jars, Justin. Tasha, don't put too much in there, Justin.
Leave some space.
My supervisor's watching me. I gotta do it right. How about that salt, baby girl? Go ahead and put that in there. Go ahead and dump it, baby girl. Alright, I'm going to leave about an inch head space there. Is that right, Tasha?
That's right.
You make sure I'm doing this right now. Let's see, baby girl. Where's my little spatula at? My little green spatula.
left it in the sink.
And make sure you get all the air pockets out of it. Think I need to take that potato, Tasha?
Looks like it.
See, I done messed up already. Alright. Hold on, baby girl. You gonna wipe the top off real good so it's lid to seal. And you don't want to over tighten, just do a little, just snug it down just a little bit. And there you go, Tasha. You set it over there real quick. What we're gonna do is hi Tasha. We're not gonna get all these on the video because they're gonna take too long. Don't want to make the video that long. But I just want to show you doing a couple of them. Watch my jar now, Justin. There you go, baby girl. I'm gonna put that in there for you. Thank you. And we put this hot water on top of them. We just drain that starchy water come off the potatoes, and just put some good hot water. And we took our jars out of the oven. We heat them up about right, yeah. About 270 degrees, left them about 15-20 minutes. So you put them in hot boiling water, but we just, it's about as easy for us, just put them in the oven, gas oven there real quick. Now something's gonna keep me straight over here. She said, "Hey, you gotta get the air out of it." Well, guess what, Summer? You're learning how to do it, so you're going to keep Daddy straight, and Mama's going to keep Daddy straight. And Austin, he's over there sleeping right now, and he's missing all the fun.
He is.
All right. There you go. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and finish filling these jars up. And we got our canner over here getting heated up. We got about 2 quarts of water in it. This is a 20 quart canner. Is that right, Tasha?
Yes.
Or 24?
The 20, I believe. Could be 24.
Well, anyway, they'll hold 7 quart jars and 20 pint jars. So when you do this, we always put like a tablespoon of vinegar in the water. That keeps the jars from oxidizing. It'll have like a white film if you don't put the vinegar in there. So, but we'll show you an up close view of this canner over here when we get ready to put the jars in. We'll be back in a little while. Woo! That's strong, Tasha.
What are you doing that for?
Oh, I thought you already knew. Oh, wait.
Oh, I do.
Okay. We're putting a tablespoon of vinegar in there. The reason you do that is if you don't put that in there, it'll leave a white film a lot of times on top of your lids and jars. So that vinegar keeps that from happening. I'm not a scientist or anything. I just know it works. So I really can't explain what happens or anything. So here's our potatoes right there. Don't they look nice, Tasha?
They do.
I did a pretty good
Really
job,
good
didn't I? So we're going to put them in here. And this is a 22 quart pressure canner. It's not a 20 and it's not a 24. We made a mistake. We didn't know what we had. But we verified this a while ago and we got a 22 quart canner. And this will hold 7 quarts of potatoes. And you know what, Tasha? We have an extra quart that we actually kind of We got carried away there.
Do we have 8?
Yes, we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So y'all,
Well, I don't know how we did that.
we done messed up again. But you know what? We're gonna keep this show rolling because we gotta get these things canned. So we want to show y'all this canner here. What you're gonna do is we put 2 quarts of water in it. Put our 7 quarts in here, and this show me this pressure gauge, Tasha. We're going to let that build up to till the steam starts coming out here on this vent. And once that steam starts coming out, we're going to let it put the weight on it. And how long we let it do, Tasha? This is your job, I don't know.
You let it build pressure for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
And then you set your timer, and then we're going to can it for 40 minutes.
You can it 40 minutes?
Yes.
So when you put the weight on it?
After the 10 minutes has
Went by?
yes.
So we'll let that steam come out of here for 10 minutes. And once that steam comes out for 10 minutes, we're going to, where's that little weight at, Tasha?
Right
Here
behind you.
This little deal right there. You just put it right on here. And you'll let your pressure build up for 10 psi. And you won't keep it at 10 psi depending on your elevation. For us, it's 10 psi. You may have to adjust it a little bit. But for us, it's 10 psi. And we'll pressure can these for 40 minutes. And we'll show you what it looks like. Alright, we'll be back in a little while. Alright, well, we got this steam coming out right here. Show me that steam right there, Tasha. I don't want to put my finger too close to it. And so once that starts like that, just put your timer on 10 minutes and go ahead and start it. And after that timer goes off, take your little weight here and you want to put it on top and let that pressure build up to 10 psi. And you want to regulate your heat here. And like I say, you don't want to keep it on high because it run up there at 12, 14 pounds. You don't want to blow the top off of it. So regulate your heat so this gauge will stay around 10 psi or whatever psi is required for your elevation there. And
set your timer for 40 minutes.
yeah, 40 minutes. Just let it can 40 minutes, and that's it. And it's real easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So we'll be back and show y'all the finished product. Alright, see y'all later. Hey y'all, I just put this weight on here, and the pressure is coming up on it. But I want to tell y'all a little story about when we first got this canner. I don't know if I told you earlier, this is a Presto 22 quart canner. And we got this canner at a flea market for $40. That's a real good deal. It's a 1978 model. So it's an antique. And so I didn't know about this gauge, you know, if this gauge was still working properly, even though it didn't look like it had no use on it hardly. When we first used it, that thing started bubbling, making all kind of noise, and the gauge was coming up very slowly, but wasn't coming up too fast, and I was scared that thing, the gauge was stuck on it. So I ran off in the hall, into the hall, and watched the pressure gauge coming up from the hall, because I didn't want to be in the kitchen here if that gauge was stuck and that top blowed off. Tasha thinks it's funny, but I was scared. But I just want to share that little story. Y'all thought it was a little funny there. But we'll be back in a little while and show you these potatoes when they get finished. Alright y'all, I'm going to just show you this right here. That's what you want to keep it on, at least 10 pounds. That's where we live, our elevation. It's 10 psi. And I'm fixing to cut it off. And what you don't want to do is take this little weight off right here. You want to let that cool down, let all the pressure drop all the way down to 0 psi before you take that off right there. Just wait, and before you take this top off. And when you take this top off, you want to make sure that you lift it away from you, because that hot steam will come out and it'll burn you. So just out of precaution there, you know, you don't be safe there. And we're fixing to get ready to put some canned potatoes that we canned, let me see here, back in October of 2016. I can show you that right there. We're fixing to get ready to put them on top of these green beans right here and cook them, and just to show you, how these potatoes do after they've been canned a while. Alright, you ready to put them in, Natasha?
I'm ready. I'm going to go ahead and put some little salt in here and season it real quick. Put some pepper.
And this lard right here, we canned this lard, let's see, January 2017, when we killed our hog. We processed our own hog, and this is one of the jars of lard we're going to use right here.
We're going to put just a little bit in here.
I know a lot of you may not use lard, but you season your beans whatever you want to. The whole purpose of this video actually showing you cooking these beans here is showing one way we use our potatoes. And you're going to go ahead and get them poured up.
Really good seal on it. I'm going to just pour all the water off of them.
Alright.
Okay. And then I'm going to put them over here in my beans.
We're going to just let them cook down there, and when we get finished there, we'll try them out and show y'all how the texture is on them. And
Yeah, you have to taste it for some more salt and get it seasoned just right.
alright, well, we'll see y'all in a little while. Alright, well, we got our beans cooked and got our potatoes on top of them, and we can show y'all how they are. You can see the texture of them, good and firm. And these are about 1.5 years old, and you can can them with the skin on it or with them off. We do it both ways. Real good. I mean, they're not going to be like a fresh potato right out of the garden, but I tell you what, it's not bad at all, man. It tastes real good. Got some leftover cornbread from last night to cook, so tastes good, Tasha. We just want to show y'all. Had a question about the texture of your potato after they've been canned, and you see they're not mushy or anything. They get real good and firm. So yeah, you get a good deal on some potatoes, go ahead and can them. That's what we do, and they turn out good. And like I say, you can do different things with them. This is just one way. I'm gonna show you actually the texture of it. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we're gonna show y'all the end result of these potatoes over here in a picture when we get finished there. So as always, from my family to yours, y'all have a blessed day. See y'all later. Bye bye.